Dr. Ishita Mukherjee, Senior Psychologist at Kaleidoscope, a mental wellness center. And in today's episode, we'll be learning ways to direct our anger towards positive energy. Well, many a times when things do not go our way, we tend to get irritated and frustrated, which might shape up into anger. Anger is a strong emotion, usually unhealthy, and leads to problems in interpersonal relationships, work front, and on the personal front too. A feeling of displeasure and discomfort, sometimes actually accompanied by physical and emotional reactions, can lead to depletion in the mental health. Everyone experiences anger in everyday life, but when that anger goes over the top, you stop living effectively, and life takes a wrong turn and everything seems provoking and annoying. Also, we all experience anger differently, and the causes and the reasons could be different too. Your feeling of anger will not only disrupt your functioning, but will also impact others around you. Emotional buildup, suppression, invalidation, fear, frustration, physical medical condition, psychological mental illness. Feeling of anxiousness, sweaty palms, instant crying, easily irritated, shaking and trembling, using abusive language, shouting and yelling, increased heart rate, feeling of dizziness, feeling of hair pull on the head. Poor mental health, decreased productivity, negative effects on physical health, disrupt daily routine activities, interferes with effective interpersonal relationships, disrupt sleep and appetite, reduces creativity, mental illness like increased stress, anxiety and depression, interferes with effective problem solving and decision making. Stop and think. Take a moment to calm down yourself so that you don't end up saying nasty things that you actually clearly don't mean to. Calm down, then express. Once you are calm, collect your thoughts and express them in assertive, clear and non-confronting manner. Remember, the goal is not to engage but to express and resolve the issue. Get physically active. Whenever you feel anger rising up, go out on a run or get some home-based exercise done. This would help you to dissolve the excess energy and you would be able to think clearly. Time out. Give yourself appropriate amount of time out to relax those nerves. This would help you to become more prepared for what's to come. Counting to 10. Taking a few seconds to count slowly to 10 can reduce the intensity of the anger. Become solution focused. Changing perspectives always works like a charm. So being focused on the solution might give you a better chance to actually manage the situation fast and effectively reduce the anger. Use I statements more often. Use I statements like say I'm upset that you left the table without offering to help with the dishes, instead of you never do any chores. Grudges don't help. Holding grudges never help, as they actually only keep the frustration alive and keep the anger boiling. Forgiveness is actually a very powerful method in this regard. It doesn't keep the frustration alive. Finding a distraction. Listening to music, painting, going for a walk, or writing a journal, or just talking to a friend can actually help prevent anger from escalating. Get humorous. You use humor to make situations light, and that would help you to deal with the anger better. However, avoid sarcasm as that can worsen matters. Breathe and relax. A quick way to reduce anger flare up to just practice deep breathing and muscular relaxation exercises. Regular practice helps you to manage it. Well, an individual faces so many different emotions in their everyday life, and anger is one of them. These emotions makes us human and lively, hence it is up to us how we use them for our own benefit and how we actually manage it with the right work and a clear mindset. I'll see you all next episode and next week. So till then, stay safe, healthy and keep smiling. Thank you.